Hi there. Today we're looking at the 2009 Hornby catalogue. I think that's a T9 on the front, isn't it? And the one we're looking at today is this one here. I think this is more or less when they came out. 2733X, and there it is. And on the box thing, oh no, it says on here, it says R2923. So 676 is the number on that one, and this one's 242. So this is from a different year. I haven't got a full set of later catalogues. The one I've got before this is 2004, and the one afterwards I think is 2015 or something. But anyway, same model, and it's malachite green, 1937 kind of era, and she's a good looking engine. There's nice cab detail, and can't seem to catch that very well in this light. Let's try it the other way round without knocking any of these bits off of it. There's a little bit of a better view there. The spectacle plates in the front windows of the cab, if you notice, there's nothing there, it's just a hole, but on the inside they've modelled them in the raised position. I don't think you can see that, but they are up on the ceiling, and they don't move, so that was a kind of a weird choice. But it's bristling with bits and pieces. It's got nice metal brake rodding there on the front, and it's got these bits of plumbing underneath. That looks like the feed from the water tank into the boiler, doesn't it? I think, or something like that. Or is that one? Yeah. All sorts of plumbing going on here, and nicely detailed. Plenty of rivets on there. I didn't add any of these details, it came with it. The only thing I changed was the couplings, because I like the nice big couplings for my sharp curves, and coupling up makes it easier. The dart on the smoke box door there looks pretty good, doesn't it? And all the little light brackets on there as well, modelled. So I think that's quite a good model. Let's have a last look at the box there. One of those awkward boxes that splits in half, and then you put the bits on the end, and all sorts. Let's put her on the railway and have a look at her going round. I'll couple that up. Put the wheels on. Almost. Nearly there, folks. No, hold on, I'll pause. Right, we're on the track. Let's shove off, shall we? Nice smooth performer, as you would expect. I think I got this second hand for about I think it was about 60 quid, which is pretty good, as I think I paid about the same for the earlier one, you know, the original moulding, but in a later guise with extra painted detail. But it's a nice looking engine, that one, isn't it? And in the middle we've got a train here waiting to depart, with the old Deely 3F at the front doing what it was built to do, hauling goods trains and probably local passenger trains as well. So let's see if we can slide him out of the yard. This is also a good performer. Nice and quiet as well, with the old XO 3 motor in it. It's just before we have any incidents, we'll do that to the point. And, yeah, this is quite a nice one. It's got all its badges and numbers and lining. And it's pretty reliable. It's got the solid wheels. So it's a very old workhorse, isn't it, this one? So that's probably from the late 50s, I would imagine. Didn't come with a box. Well, it came with a box. I think it came with a box that was intended for track, but when I got it, and it didn't have the coal load, but it's not really a problem, seeing as we're running on electricity here. So there she goes. These were designed by Drummond, these M7s, and they had a very long life on the southern region, where they invested heavily from the 30s in electric traction for their passenger suburban trains, and as I said before, they look a bit like the Polly. She has some Drummond characteristics, doesn't she? So of course Dougald Drummond was Scottish, and you'll find, I think, is it a G5 or something up in Scotland? They've got one very similar to this, 044 tank engine. So I don't know whether that was one of Drummond's. But there's definitely a Scottish look about that, isn't there? Of course, after Drummond, I think Robert Urey was the next guy, and he was Scottish as well. And he came up with the what they later called the King Arthurs, and the goods version, which was the S15s. I think the King Arthurs were N15s, and the goods version with smaller wheels was the S15s, and they were very successful locomotives. And when Maunsell took over at Ashford, or even Brighton or wherever, I think he slightly improved the King Arthurs, and they continued on the London and South Western lines. Oh, it would have been easterly, wouldn't it? They continued on the quite heavy expresses. Maunsell did come up with the schools class, which we've already seen, and it also came up with the Lord Nelson, which is like a big version of the schools. Very powerful locomotive, and they were improved by Oliver Bullard and given bigger chimneys and double blast pipes and things, and in which form they were really excellent performers. I think there was only about 16 of them though, but there you go, so a little potted history of Southern engines there. So it is attractive, it goes well with that utility van, doesn't it? Do like that. So hope you enjoyed that short video. Next time we'll be having a look at this Duchess of Sutherland over here, which is a tender drive from about 77 or 78, something like that. In the meantime, hope you're all keeping well, and I'm enjoying a bit of sun today. I've been out for a little trot round, and yeah, blown the cobwebs away. So I'll see you all again soon. Bye.